Hey guys, so in this video, I'll be showing you how to use GitHub Copilot in your code editor. So in my case, I'm going to be using VS Code. So I'll show you how to set it up and how to use the features of GitHub Copilot. So if this is something you'd like to learn how to do, then watch this video. Okay, so first you'll need a subscription to GitHub Copilot, but there is a free trial for 30 days, so you can follow along with this tutorial. So GitHub Copilot is a AI developer tool that integrates in VS Code, so it's able to analyze your files and make new code or edit your code files directly in VS Code. So that's a benefit compared to copying and pasting your code from ChatGPT. So if you're developing in VS Code, then I would recommend getting Copilot instead of using ChatGPT. So if we check the pricing here, it is cheaper than ChatGPT for the individual plan here. So you can get started here for a free trial. Okay, and then once you have that, what you want to do is go into your VS Code. So over here in VS Code, you want to go here into extensions. Okay, and then we have GitHub Copilot enabled here. Okay, and then you'll have to log into your GitHub account just to connect your subscription. Okay, so here I have just a fresh install of Laravel, and then we can check over here at the application. So we're going to work with GitHub Copilot to make edits here. So I'll just give you a run through of how to integrate Copilot in your workflow. Okay, so what you want to do is down here in the little corner, you'll see the GitHub icon. So if you click that, it'll give you some commands over here. So we have open GitHub chat. So if we do that over here, then this is essentially like ChatGPT over here in this area. So let's say, can you add user accounts to my Laravel app? Okay, great. So it's suggesting that we use Laravel Breeze. So we have our terminal open here, so you can just copy it here. Okay, and then what we can do is click this icon here and it'll directly copy the code in our terminal, and then we can run that. Okay, and then we'll just install Blade with Alpine and just go through the setup here. Okay, and this isn't ChatGPT that did this, it's just the package that just imported for Laravel Breeze. Okay, great. So we have our authentication system here. Okay, and then next what I want to do is you can edit the file here. So if you include the file here, we're going to create a new controller route and migration file. So let's just say here, create a new resource for to-dos. I want to read, edit, create, and delete. Okay, and then, so it didn't do everything, so it's still not a perfect tool. So we still need to create the migrations and the terminal commands. Let's just say, what's the terminal command? Okay, and then we can do this here. Okay, so run that to do, and then we have our to-do controller over here. And then we have our models, migrations. Okay, and then we can ask it here, what about the migrations? I want it to have title, description, and timestamp. Okay, so it's editing the file here. So we have our to-do migration, so we can accept that. And then it's saying we need to create the migration table here. So I'll do that here. Okay, so I think we just need to do the migration. So PHP artisan migrate. And there we go. So it's still not perfect again. It didn't really understand the right command. Okay, and then over here in the table, if we refresh, we have our to-dos here with our title, description, created at. So it did that. So now let's create the views. Okay, and then we can check out our app here if we go to to-dos. So it's just an empty page. So we need to create the views for the index, create, and update and delete. So let's do that with GitHub Copilot. Okay, so back here, what we can do again is create the views for to-dos for index, create, update, and delete. Okay, so it's creating the files over here. And then if we check the top, it's populating your workspace as well with the new files it's creating. Okay, and then you just go through each one and just accept. Okay, and then next, we'll just need to update the controller as well. So it did also create the web route here, so we have that already. Okay, and then next in our chat here, what we can do is complete the to-do controller functions for index, create, update, and delete. So again, it has the files here mentioned, but if you don't have it, you can use the attachment file here and then add the files that you want to work with. Okay, and then we check here. So it's just doing the index here and then the create and the store. Okay, so let's do that. And then let's check our website again. So refresh our to-dos. Okay, so we're still missing some code here. So we just need to import our model. I see. So we didn't create the model yet here. So we need to do that. Just over here is create model for to-do. There we go. So we have this and the billable is all there. So let's just do another migration. PHP artisan migrate. Okay, nothing to migrate. And then we can check our application. So what we need to do is tell it to return a view instead. So again, you just got to be more specific in your prompts. Okay, so let's say make it so it uses views instead of JSON. So it should return index.boolean.php for index routes and create, update, delete. Just something like that. Okay, so it's telling you what to remove, then add it. Okay, so we have that here. This looks all correct, so we'll accept. Okay, great. So we have our to-do CRUD functionality created here with Copilot. So it's still not perfect as some of the code didn't work. But again, it does help with developer efficiency in terms of finding just generic code that you can use to set up an application quickly. But again, you'll still need to understand coding, and Google is still your friend, as some of the code here doesn't seem to work 100%. This concludes the end of the tutorial. I hope you're able to follow along and get set up with GitHub Copilot. And you still need to have an understanding of web development or coding in order to use GitHub Copilot, as it's not automatic at this point yet, so our developer jobs are still safe. So if you'd like to stay up to date with my videos, please like, subscribe, and I wish you guys a happy holidays, and I'll see you guys in the new year. Thanks.